What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud member of the system, the number one contender, the TNA Tag Team Championships, Scottie Pippen of Wrestling Figure Collecting, Brian Myers.
And I am your host, the complete Matt Cardona. I guess I should start saying WWE Superstar. I haven't been saying that. WWE Superstar, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of Wrestling Figure Collecting.
Well, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
10%. I got something new from Ringside this week I can't wait to talk about in weekly purchases.
Yeet.
Oh.
Got some retros, baby.
Broski's eating.
Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts and leave us a major review. Use the hashtag major review. If we read it on air, you will get a prize. Who won? Wow, that's a long one.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I can't even. Man, I'm leaning in here. Let me first start by saying thank you. I've been a day one listener. I can't see. I love the pod. I love what you guys do. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys truly help me out in every way, and you guys don't even know me at all. I met you last year at IWC in Pittsburgh when you took on Duke Davis. I gave you a very nice gift, and I was not trying to get something free or anything. That's just how I am. I'm a very nice person. I like to help out people when I can. Is this from Joe Shoes? What is going on? I can just ask Heath. I've known Heath for many years. Brian, I would have loved to sit down and talk about ECW. Really wish you would come to Pittsburgh and do Steel City Con sometime. Mark, I guess I'll catch up with you when AEW comes to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. If ever reached out, I would love to do that, actually.
He says he started eating right. And he's down. He lost over 100 pounds.
Let's go. And
he's grateful for all the major marks that kept him pushing. I paraphrased the rest of it. So,
wow. But you couldn't read, Mark?
Thanks for being a nice guy. It was long.
That was a long one, but thank you.
Thank you very much. The giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles, find the pin post on X. Repost to be eligible to win. Last week it was the Rob Van Dam from the Vault. The winner of that is who, Mark?
Bray Brody.
He
the
did
biggest
it.
Pro wrestling fan this side of the Mississippi.
Let's go.
Kayfabe, he
followed
says.
By Chris Van Vliet.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
The giveaway this week is Cody Rhodes 2026 Retros Wave 1. We got some retros to talk about later on in the show.
Broski, what mug you got there? I got this Cool Mom mug.
I got
from Liz.
Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa.
Nice.
Damn, way better than my hotel paper cup.
Chippendale coming out of the tree here.
Oh, wow. Adorable.
Yeah.
All right.
Follow up. Tell us about TNA, Brian.
Yeah, TNA, of course, kicking butt on AMC. Ratings going up each week. The system is ready to rock. Where all roads lead to rebellion, my friends. I mean, we got myself and Bear Bronson, the number one contenders to the Tag Team Championships, facing the Hardys. Live on pay-per-view Saturday, April 11th, Cleveland. And it's going to be the night of the system because everybody's going for the gold. We got Cedric Alexander against Leon Slater in an epic X Division Championship match, and Eddie Edwards versus Santana for the Heavyweight Championship. So there's a lot on the line.
Wow,
come next Thursday, the system could be just dripped in gold. And if I'm predicting correctly, I think that's the way it's going to go down. So check out Rebellion live on pay-per-view. I'm excited.
You gotta make those titles blue.
Wow. Well, maybe we'll wear different colors. It's a brand new flagship, cornerstone pay-per-view. You got to get new gear. We're pros.
Yeah, that's not like your color. It's not like the system color, is it?
It's not, but I will say this. Ridiculous amount of compliments on that blue gear.
It's different.
Yeah, and it was my idea from Thanksgiving watching the Lions play football.
Wow.
Just hanging out with my family. Yep.
Well, I actually think, Brian, you guys are going to lose. I think Cedric's going to win. I think Eddie's going to win, but I think you guys are going to lose to the Hardys.
Jeez. Hey, The system wants all the gold. We'll see what happens, but you got to tune into Rebellion pay-per-view.
That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Bear Bronson's too banged up after this Japan tour.
Oh God, I'm going to see him today for the first time. We're going to
From wrestling or hanging out with Danny DeMonto?
both.
Did they go to Ribera?
They went everywhere.
That's awesome. Oh, I'm jealous.
Totocon, too.
Ribera, that other guy's steakhouse, that like deathmatch guy's steakhouse.
Yeah, Mr. Danger.
There you go. Yeah,
Mr. Danger.
be hearing all about it.
It's a
when I
very
see him
good.
tonight.
It's different.
I heard it's way better steak than Ribera, but
Okay, maybe.
I didn't say that.
Listen, I love them both. I'll go to both any day of the week. But the Ribera, the history in Ribera,
Right.
you know, seeing
it's
all
like
those
one of
wrestlers
the
you grew up.
If you're a wrestling fan, going to Ribera is one of the coolest, or one of the boys, whatever. One
Listen,
of the
it's
coolest
not-
experiences you can have.
It's not Ruth Chris.
No,
right?
but it doesn't matter. It
it's
doesn't even
still
matter.
good.
It could be serving like a McDonald's hamburger on a plate, you know, like it doesn't matter. It's like it's just the surroundings are like surreal.
The best. I miss it so much. Even Mr. Danger is so good. I haven't been to Japan in like 2 or 3 years. I miss it.
I'm sure you'll get back.
hope
Actually,
so.
I don't know. The tours go on anymore? They got it at some point.
No, they were in Japan last year.
Okay, so they got it.
So we'll see. Speaking of WWE, on SmackDown this week went 1-on-1 with Aleister Black. Did not pick up the victory. My arm still bothering me, but not making excuses. I took that kick to the face, Brian. I know you've taken that kick a couple times.
Yeah, many a times actually.
I don't know what it's called, but is it called Black Mass or something, or Fade to Black? Whatever it was, it knocked me the
He
F
always
out.
thinks we know the name of all his moves, but we do not.
It knocked me the F out, I'll tell you that. But Aleister, the real deal. Hopefully we'll get to square up again. Look at that tire driver right there.
Yeah, he drilled him.
Wow.
Drilled him, yeah, Japan style, baby. I'm thinking
nice
about
and
Ribera.
Holy
Nice and
cow.
high.
He's about to take a nice, you can tell, palms down, flat back,
Yeah.
tucking the chin there.
So did not pick up the win. I will say this though. So Chelsea's a big rusher of me backstage.
I don't like that.
Like let's go. It's like it's a different. Cody and I talked about his pocket. It's different. It's a different atmosphere
guys-
right there. People just like leave.
You guys gotta not break up in real life, but break up as road partners.
Well, listen to this. So this week she
Stay
did,
married, happily married, but just break up on the road.
This week she filmed her stuff early and like not only like left the building, like left the state, like got on a flight and went home. Okay. So after my match,
ruthless.
I could just chill.
Oh man, just love
I
life.
could take a nice shower. I fucking chugged a Gatorade.
Walk around a Walmart late night after the show.
No, but like it was great not to like just be rushed out of
Yeah.
there.
Holy smokes.
I could just check on my arm, go to the train, take a nice shower. It was great.
Is there still a massage person there? You
There was, but I didn't get that.
can get all the amenities.
One thing I do love about coming back to WWE is like the barber system is just like
Is that
it's
still
great
going on?
now. Yeah,
It's not the maestros. It's just
not the maestros, and they're awesome. They're like not that the maestro guys weren't good, but these guys are just next level.
So these guys there, the same dudes are there. every
Same
week.
guys.
Oh,
You
so
build a
that's
relationship. They know your cut.
different. That's good.
No,
You know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah.
The maestro thing was cool at the end of my WWE run, but it was every
Hit or
town,
miss.
different dude. You just brought in for the day. You never knew who it was going to be. Like
Right.
they don't know anything about you or wrestling, but if it's the same dude, then that's
Same dudes.
great.
You don't have to tell them.
Yeah,
I don't have to tell them low skin fade a little bit off the
Wow.
top.
Wow.
They just do it.
that's cool.
That's great.
So does everybody kind of? Do you have to like schedule a time with them or something?
Well, it's first come first serve, but like
Got it.
I just know when to go,
Yeah.
and I maybe there's a couple people ahead of you. That's it. It's the best.
By the way, my weekend didn't end there, but I made my return to WrestlePro, Rahway Rec Center, where I am a living legend, and took on TJ Crawford, and probably the hottest opener since Angle Mysterio SummerSlam 02. So,
There's that blue.
and was home and in my bed by 9 o'clock. Great little
Wow.
booking for the bride guy. So shout out to WrestlePro. Congrats on 10 years, 10-year anniversary. There was like 6 of us on the show that had been on the original WrestlePro show. It was pretty cool.
I didn't realize it was 10 years. Wow, that's.
10
I've been
year
on a couple of
anniversary.
those.
Yep.
I wrestled one of my most difficult matches ever put together with CPA there.
CPA CPA main evented that particular show.
Yeah. Oh my God. We were calling the match from the second I was done selling merch to the second my music hit and we were the main event. Oh my God.
I feel like I have to defend CPA here. I never heard that otherwise. Only you have that story. Like no one else has ever said that.
Well, especially a match with like Matt, where he's like going to overthink everything because he thinks it's like his.
I will say this: I've never wrestled him in like an important situation. It's like I've wrestled him at like kids' camps and stuff, like where we don't even like we're not nervous or anything.
That's like that's calling the matches on autopilot. But when you're the main event against the name that was brought in and sold tickets, like then he's going to overthink it to the moon.
Hey, it's a great match. And I love working him. I told him to his face, "You are in my top 5
Joe
most
Henry
difficult."
Level? Joe Henry level?
No, Joe's not even in the top 5.
What? Joe's not in your top 5?
No.
Brian, the reason I thought that you and Bear Bronson are going to lose this match is because depending on when you listen to it, if you're live with us right now, it's tonight in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Oh, I can.
But if you're listening,
I'm going
on
to break
Friday,
down my whole week for you guys at the end of the show here. What Bearman and Brian has coming up this week.
Well, tonight, or if it's Friday, then it happened on Monday. You teamed up with the Shooter Boys against The Verdict, my guys, and my best friend Max Caster. What's happening here? Why did you pick them?
I know you're no showing though.
Well, yes. According to the Wrestling Open people, I am going under the knife again and getting a second bicep surgery.
There we go.
But I'm actually here in Jacksonville for Ring of Honor.
I mean, obviously this match has a little Creative Pro dust sprinkled all over it, so I couldn't turn down the offer to be involved in this. So I'm looking forward to it.
Are you? Maybe you'll finally have a good match with VSK and Max. One of your worst matches of all time. I feel like I've had good matches with both of them, but that 3-way is horrendous. Also, not our fault. The ref got the cramp. It was like it wasn't going great anyway. But that's the one we've talked about. The ref got the cramp and wasn't getting up to make counts and stuff. You thought he blew out his quad.
I thought he like Vince McMahon rumble jobbed himself, and then we got to the back. He goes, "Yeah, I was cramping. I went cramp." I was so mad. Yeah.
All right. Anyway. Well, what else?
Not quite figure related, but a little bit. So it was my wife Chelsea Green's birthday this week, so I got her a cake to match her new Ultimate figure. Look at that custom cake!
Wow. Custom as in you made it?
Hell no! What this is very fancy cake place in Orlando. Here's the thing, Chelsea's.
You know what's this is? I saw this photo and I just thought some fan got this. I didn't realize you got this.
And the thing is, Chelsea loves her favorite. You guys don't really have Publix where you live, but she just loves a cheap Publix cake. I'm like, I can't get her that. So I told this expensive, nice cake place, hey, her favorite thing is this cheap Publix cake. Can we like remake that, but make it like really, really nice? So the Naked Cupcake in Orlando.
That's cool.
So it was really cool. And I was going to use the Chelsea as a cake topper, but I didn't want to like, what if it doesn't stand and like ruins the cake? So I just put it next to it.
Yeah. I think gets the job done.
I thought maybe you got somebody to come over on TaskRabbit and make you a cake.
Definitely.
No, but did you hear my latest Rockin' with Dan story?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Guys, hear me out. Listen, okay. I'm a big Uber Eats guy, okay? That's just, since the pandemic, even delivery for groceries, you can do Instacart. My favorite pizza, I think, is Chicago deep dish pizza. That just so happens to be a Giordano's in Orlando, but it's like in the iDrive like tourist section, and they won't deliver. Like Uber Eats won't. It's too far. So Rockin' with Dan lives close to it. So I asked Dan how much would it cost for him to pick it up and drive it to me, like be my special delivery driver.
It's insane.
I would. Guys, I'm not fucking around. I would give him $100.
Shoes was going to take you up on this offer too. He said he can do it.
I mean, that's fine too.
It's a race. You know? It's a race now. Who's going to deliver this pizza to you?
Like, you wouldn't spend $100 to get a meal. Like, it's like, listen, it's like 45 minutes away.
Like, if I'm craving something, I guess there's no.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the lengths you'll go to.
That's what I'm saying.
This one's hard for me because I don't particularly like that style pizza, so I don't. It's just not my thing.
People thought I was crazy in the Facebook.
I mean, we all do.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
Maybe I trade him a couple autographs.
Why can't you just drive there and eat it?
It's 45 minutes away.
I don't.
But you make Rockin' with Dan do it, and it's still crappy.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that. What do you mean? What's crappy
You want it
about
fresh and hot, or what?
No, I don't care. I don't want to waste an hour and a half traveling to eat pizza.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying.
I just wouldn't have it in my.
This is a wild story.
My thing. I mean, I agree with you, but I just wouldn't care enough to make Rockin' with Dan do it. My favorite pizza place is probably 25 minutes away from my house. I haven't had it in.
But there's no delivery. Are you too cheap to do
years.
delivery?
Yeah, my favorite pizza place is about 90 seconds away from my house.
Lucky.
Man. All right. Hogan, Andre, WrestleMania 3 in the Hall of Fame. Man, a lot of cool.
I actually didn't see this.
The moment, the slam heard around the world. A lot of cool figures for WrestleMania 3. I wonder if we're going to get something from Mattel.
Maybe a weird question, but who is alive to accept this on their behalf? And
I think they just show a package. We're looking right here on screen.
There's no person that comes and talks about it.
I don't know. Probably just a package.
Last year, Brett and Stone Cold were alive and well, and that was an easy one.
If you're watching on YouTube, I totally forgot this Jack's Classic Superstars 2-pack. This was kind of not the dying days of the classic line, but it wasn't in the beginning.
No, yeah, I honestly,
this is all. I might need to track this down in my storage unit. The way it's positioned like that, in the back of the box, that stare down.
The stare down looks cool because he's towering over him.
Man, I might go get those out of the storage. Yeah. Man, very cool. Ooh, also Mattel. I didn't even realize this. And Mattel has a 2-pack. Damn, very cool. And look at that. I guess the Ultimates are from WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, they do match up. Yeah, I mean, you're better off just doing that, Britsky.
Yeah, it's true.
When you display these, pose them in the.
I have the defining moments. That's a WrestleMania 3. I have it signed by Hogan.
Oh,
that's a cool one. But yeah, we're excited to go to the Hall of Fame. All right, guys.
Wait, did you get
Power Town stuff?
Did you get a new suit? Are you getting a new suit for the?
Yeah, don't get me started on this. This is another thing where Chelsea made me get a custom suit that matched her dress.
Okay.
And that she has an appearance. She's not even going to be at the red carpet. So you know what I'm saying? We're going to match in the audience and no one's going to see.
That's awesome, bro.
No, Instagram photo.
Take pictures.
Now all the major marks know we're rooting for you. Matching.
Oh my God! All right, I want to tiptoe around this.
I'll be on a red eye like this when that's airing.
Magnum TA.
Me too.
Magnum TA did the Fig Guys podcast talking about Power Town. We don't have clips.
Power Town.
We encourage you guys to go listen to the Fig Guys podcast. A great podcast. They got Magnum on. I love Magnum. I respect Magnum. This interview, you got nothing out of it. Right? Was there anything?
I didn't listen to it, so I can't even comment. But as far as I think the only public new information was about the Remcos, right? That they're wearing.
Well, this is the funny part. Magnum says that the Remcos are done and just waiting to be shipped. And then in the interview we're going to talk about next, Steve Rosenthal says they're in production. So which one is it?
I thought he said the same thing in that interview, no?
They did not say the same thing. They contradict each other.
Oh.
So, you guys, listen, we're not going to be the messenger for these guys. If these guys want to come on our show.
Matt said that, and it just resonated with me. We've been the talking heads for these guys, and we can't do it anymore because we're catching the backlash. We have nothing to do with this. It's literally the don't kill a messenger type shit.
Yes.
It's been years of it. We can't keep doing it, And then I said last week, and I'm just going to keep saying it until either there's a bankrupt notice or we get a shipping notification. This is all just verbiage and it's spewed into the sky. That means nothing until, actions speak louder than words. Something needs to happen. This is all just he said, she said.
And speaking of just news,
and nothing's going to come of it.
For the sake of news and words for the sake of words, Steve Rosenthal, he was on Wrestling Figure News. Now, this is a old school, you got to read it interview. Okay?
Bro, this was sent in our work chat. I said, can someone just send me the podcast link so I can listen to it? They go, no, it's a written interview. I'm like I'm reading the Newsday in the 90s? What is this?
So, again, a lot of just words. Again, I encourage you guys to go check out Wrestling Figure News and read this. Again, Steve didn't answer anything.
I don't know. There's a lot of words. Word vomit in this about just licenses and
apparently they got Hasbro and they're going to make Hasbro style figures and have the Hasbro logo on them. I don't even know if that's
where
cool.
the money went and all that stuff. I mean, it's a long. I honestly, I'm going to say it was a very long read. I tapped out towards the end. I didn't even really finish it.
Well, I think that the big TLDR of it is that he said sort of what everybody had been thinking. That there's money issues, and the business model was based on the next pre-order. So basically, a sort of a Ponzi scheme in the sense that, the Remcos were paid by the next pre-order.
Right.
And then that next pre-order is paid by the next pre-order.
But he obviously says in this too, like, the money was allocated to other things, once you get...
They were getting licenses. They had people. They had this... Guys, I'm not comparing power to Major, but Major has, 6 people in a Facebook chat? These guys had, executives. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Right. Whew. Yes. But anyways, they said they had to just stop everything. All that stuff changed, but they didn't have the next thing to pay for the former thing. So
guys, here's the problem.
Figuring it out, I guess.
They still don't have fucking answers. So we still don't have the figures. The figures are still in production, if they're even in production.
And I stand by what I said a couple weeks ago.
Until they come.
If they come and they're great, a lot of this will just, figure fans want what they want, and this will be.
So say that, Brian.
I'll say, okay.
I don't agree with that.
I'll say this to you too.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
I say this with you too. They deliver these 3 sets, right? Mm-hmm. They're bangers, quality, unbelievable, up to the standards of the Myers and Cardona 2-pack.
Yep.
He puts up a pre-order of Legends. You don't want it.
No. Well, now if they're in stock, do I buy it? I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't think about it.
I
pre-order.
Brian,
they're not getting a fucking cent of my money.
How could you even possibly say that you would pre-order something?
Probably not pre-order, but I would if something was there.
Okay, in stock. Yeah. Okay, fine. Probably.
Yes. Even if
pre-order,
we didn't hear
no
another
way.
thing about Power Town for 3 years, and then they were just like, "Oh, here's Series 3 Legends. It's in stock." Then it would be like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, too much collusion, too much shadiness,
right?
Too much unsaid. I don't even want to say too much lies.
Speaks for itself. I think a lot of this gets washed away, but they have to do that. Like I said, it's all words until we have something.
Right.
Until there's a bankruptcy file that freaking somebody finds online, or we get a shipping notification. It's just gibberish.
It's just gibberish. It is just gibberish and bullshit. And listen, if Steve wants to come on the show, he's more than welcome. But I'm not having a call with him off air.
Yeah,
that's
another thing we should say. We don't want to be the messenger anymore. But if these guys want to come on and speak for themselves, they always have an open invitation.
Yes. And then just one last thing that I want to clarify from last week, which I don't even think it needs clarification, but apparently it does. Brian and I, we kind of mentioned that we got figures in lieu of royalty, and people thought that we knew about these Power Town money issues and kept promoting the product. Guys, this is not what happened.
I didn't see any of this. No, it's not even.
So let me clarify this.
Remotely true.
Let me clarify this. So with any independent toy company, the talent can buy figures for themselves at cost or slightly above cost. So Brian and I, being people who are go-getters, who go out, sell stuff, whatnot, whatever, we put in an order for our figures, right? And then usually what happens is that the money from that order will come out of your royalties, right? So let's say Shotzi orders a bunch of figures. We just give her less of her royalty. You know what I'm saying? That's for example. Well, right. So
wait a second.
So what I'm saying is, so when we didn't get our royalty, but we got the figures, that's because we placed you know what I'm saying? We didn't make a deal. Okay, guys, we'll take product instead of royalties. You have no money.
Absolutely never said to us, hey, we have no money. Will you take figures instead?
Yeah, that's not what happened.
No.
So you basically, you ordered enough figures.
But they never asked for money for the figures. So we just kind of read the room and said, okay, this is what it is.
Right, because the money would come from your royalty.
It would come from anyway. But we were more than satisfied with the amount of product we got.
There was just a few people out there trying to stir the pot, saying that we knew of the money issues, and we kept promoting the figures, which is absolute ignorance and bullshit. So I didn't think it needed to be clarified, but apparently it did.
I didn't see any of that, but I also don't scour the internet. But
yeah,
geez.
But
pretty obnoxious, actually. By the way,
I agree with that as well. But that's all we have for Power Town. Kyle Peterson, I guess, got a video up, but it's probably just, I love Kyle. He's probably just given his opinion as well.
Kyle's like Jim Cornette level shit stirrer in this whole thing anyway. And I like Kyle a lot. But I think he enjoys the clicks and traction he gets from just stirring up Power Town people, angry mob people.
I don't know how else to say this, except I think it's complete bullshit that we don't have our product. But what do you want us to do?
I mean, guys, I'll say it again. I think I have like $800 tied up in Power Town pre-order.
I have that, if not more.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Stallions that are young, Jim Powers, Paul Roma,
I'll tell you that.
sold out. Less than a week. We appreciate you guys. Paul Roma, Jim Powers, Big Rubber Guys, sold out. If you missed it, you missed it. That's it. That's probably the only Jim Powers.
I was going to say, guys, you got to understand sometimes the financial risk we take on these talents that didn't have as big of a run, but we do want to deliver like these deep cuts to the big fans and stuff. So I mean, we appreciate you guys taking this risk with us. It's a lot of fun, to be able to get it out like that. So. And that's why we have to do it. We have to do it with the limited amount.
Yeah, and I think this opens the door potentially for some other deep cuts that might not, sell 2,000.
Right.
So we can do something like this, limit it. Thank you very much. But that wasn't it for the month of April, because we put up some pre-orders that are like right around the corner. Like these are repaints right around the corner. Macho King Randy Savage, and if you're watching on YouTube, that will not be the packaging. He will have a unique packaging. This is just an early sample, but brand new repaint of the Macho King Randy Savage,
even slightly retooled.
Yeah, slightly retooled with different legs. Has the crown, has a scepter, dropping the elbow drop. So we'll be in stock probably June or July. Get your orders in now, collectmajor.com. And then Axe and Smash Demolition.
Our all-time best-selling Big Rubber Guys. Back.
Slightly different face paint, unique packaging. So going forward, the evergreen, whatever we want to call them, figures will have unique packaging. So that Macho King, the Demolition, that Danhausen, and then that babyface Slaughter that is up right now will have unique packaging as well. So check out Axe and Smash Demolition. People have been asking, what about Crush? That's it. The only way to get Crush was the last time. So secondary market for Bryan Adams.
The future Hall of Famers.
Yeah, get the Demolition today, right now, collectmajor.com. And then what about next week, guys? Episode 400.
I'm excited.
We're going to be live. 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Eastern. YouTube and Twitch.
Make sure I have that in my calendar for my family.
YouTube and Twitch, 8 p.m. live and in living color, celebrating 400 episodes of the Major Wrestling Podcast. So thank you guys very much. It's been one hell of a ride. 400 episodes. That's a lot of episodes.
Without missing, too, by the way. I don't want to toot our horn, but toot, toot.
Toot, toot. Something you don't want to miss. The Major Meetup in Las Vegas, even though I might miss it.
I have a lot of people saying they're excited about this.
Thursday, April 16th, 8 to midnight, $45 open bar at the Nerd, the Major Meetup Las Vegas. Going to be a wild time. $45 is insanity.
I don't want to speak for Mark, but this is my only non-WrestleCon commitment in Vegas. So if you're not coming to WrestleCon, so this is the only way to kind of see me and Mark. And there's a lot going on in the Nerd. It's an epic place. If you're a wrestling fan, it's got so much to do and see, that celebrates pro wrestling. Mark's going to ride the mechanical cock. It's going to be a great time.
All right.
By the way, I mean, also $45 open bar in Las Vegas.
Anywhere now.
In the most expensive town in the world. Hell of a deal. Thank you, Johnny.
I don't want to say he's going to be there, but Willie Mack is also usually there.
I mean, Willie Mack lives, I think, in the break room.
Used to.
By the way, merch is kind of involved because if you pay for the open bar, you will get the exclusive Las Vegas Major Meetup bracelet to prove that you did. So,
I love that.
Pretty cool.
Guys, I just got a DM from Major Mark. I don't know if he wants me to say his name. He sent me a link with a way to get this Giordano's pizza. So if this is real.
Holy, we're going to get it right now for breakfast?
Rockin' with Dan is fired.
Wait, there's no way this is real. He's sending me like a Chicago.
Rockin' with Dan, you're fired.
He's sending me a link to Chicago. Oh my God, wait a minute. No, he's sending me like the dry ice making in my oven.
Ew.
Oh, bro. Might as well get DiGiorno's. I want Giordano's.
I guess that's doable, but who wants to do that?
Oh my God. I appreciate you, but come on.
Ew.
No.
There's no way your oven in your house has ever even been turned on.
The new house?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
For what? What would it be turned on for? Ground beef?
I don't know. Whatever. That's what I'm saying. I can't picture that's just not part of your life. I mean, I have kids. My wife uses it every day.
All right. Let's go to the news.
Air fryer people, Brian. Do you do the air fryer yet or no?
Chelsea's an air fryer person.
We went through like a phase, and then we had a giant one that looked like Darth Vader's helmet, but now it's built into our oven, so I don't even really know when Liz is using it, to be honest with you, because it's just the oven.
That's cool.
All right, let's go to the news, brought to you by Garage Beer. All right, guys, Garage Beer, Major Garage Beer. There's going to be some, I hope, at the Major Mark meetup in Vegas.
Picturing Broski showing up late night as a surprise, coming through the crowd like Sandman with garage beers in every pocket.
I'm
just
thinking
smashing
about it.
them on his head.
Thinking about it.
Well, that whole week I'm staying at Arya Davari's mansion, so I'm going to make sure that I, however you do the online orders. Yeah.
So both Davaris live in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
And he's opening, I'm not even actually sure if I'm supposed to say this, but he's opening a wrestling school in Vegas. So,
wow.
And it looks amazing.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Anyways,
right,
I'm going to send a bunch of garage beers there.
Sweet. Well, use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. If we choose your picture, you will get a prize. Who do we got?
Go away, Baton. See the wrist. When you realize that Creator Pro won't be able to live stream the MJF Nick Nemeth Dream Match, you drown your sorrows in delicious garage beer. Still, cheers to Cap and cheers to the sweet nectar of lime.
Wow. Well, I will say this: when I run Creator Pro, my priority is the paying customer. But if this show sells out like way in advance, like we think it will, I'll look into like streaming it live for those that are curious. Yeah.
We don't stream it live. Cap doesn't stream the shows live anymore?
In all sports, there's like a tech issue that needs to be figured out. But I actually talked to the GoPro guys at WrestlePro, and they think they can do it. But I told them the same thing. I said, I want the paying customer to have this cool experience. If it sells out, where like everyone's in there no matter what, then I'll open. I'm open to other options.
I like that. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Force people in the door.
Right. I don't want people
Smart Mark Sterling.
Why would I go to the show? I can watch it for free on YouTube. That's not enticing,
Max Caster, Smart Mark Sterling, Chris Statlander, MJF, Brian Myers, Commissioner Myers,
Eddie Edwards, Alicia Edwards,
Bear Bronson,
Cedric Alexander, Frankie Kazarian,
D Freedom.
It's a lot of names.
There's
a lot of names.
Not a red cent will be made on this show, but it's going to be, the card is epic.
All right,
Hopefully it's not
Bulletproof
red.
Studios.
You're not in the red.
Bulletproof Studios made some, or they're going to make some new ice cream bars. Series 2.
Nice.
Demolition, Shotzi Blackheart, and Papa Shango.
I'm proud of Shotzi. She really has kind of stolen your spot.
Yes, and Danhausen. She just took Matt
as far
and
as like the
spot.
entrepreneurial, independent pro wrestler.
She has.
I'm proud of her.
So these, look, I have the Matt Cardona one. I have the Macho Man one. These are really, really fun and cool. I mean, I don't know if you need. I mean, maybe someone does collect all 4, collect all 8, whatever. I do like them. I do like the box. I do like the card.
They are. I mean, I do see them at like signings and stuff, and
yeah,
people are excited.
I just can't believe that these are not real ice cream bars. They haven't been recreated yet. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, if it didn't happen in 2011 with the punk craze, I can't see it ever happening. Unfortunately,
not going to happen.
Even though I can just like close my eyes and remember the taste.
All right, guys, we got some Latuni news. Let's see this. Andre the Giant, Wrestling Toon Stars.
It's cool.
I like the Toon Stars a lot. It's unique.
I think this is a good concept.
I dig it.
Yeah.
So there's going to be Macho Man, Andre, Flair. This is kind of based off the Rock and Wrestling. It's fun.
Like Flair was never on that cartoon, but I think that's fun to think
I
of. I
love it.
What if he was? Yeah. You can do that with so many talents. That's a fun thing. That's like finding their own wheelhouse. I think that's a great route for Latuni.
I don't mind them one bit. And the quality of their figures and packaging has been nice. We opened the Macho Man last week, the commercial one, which I've since sold, but really cool. What's next, D? Check this out from KWK. They have Bad News Brown. There's 2 Bad News Brown, and then there's a Jameson. So the Bad News figures look good. I'm going to wait for the Zombie Sailor, personally.
Hasn't it been out forever?
It's already out?
It's been out for like 2 years.
I guess I'm thinking of the Pinnacle.
The Pinnacle is the 6-inch, but his regular...
Oh, then I already got it. I don't need...
Yeah.
This Jameson is fun. I just don't think I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I like...
It fits.
I know Jameson was the thing. I have no memories of this guy except like that he lives on the internet, really, right?
I remember him like being on like
that show,
Bushwhackers.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna pass, but it looks cool. It's definitely a deep cut, but I like it. I appreciate it. It's just not one that I will particularly be getting, but I don't have a problem with him making it. That was great. What about this? My Fandom making Dick Christmas Richard Holiday.
Your favorite wrestler.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Look at that.
I'm excited to see some of these My Fandom figures in hand.
Dick Christmas has never done Creative Pro, right, Mark? I don't need that for... I'm pretty sure
you got to book him.
I think he has.
Has he?
Didn't Joe get him a booking once?
You might be right. I have to look into this. Then I'm going to have to get this.
You might have to do it.
I need Liam Davis is the Creative Pro. Have they worked there? Whisper. He'll do the research for me.
All right. Next up, we have show it D. Danhausen, very nice, very evil. The Mask, not quite a figure, but it's figure related. We'll count it.
We can say Michael Canick was on the ground at MSG. He said Danhausen merch was flying at Madison Square Garden. He said he'd walk up to the rafters to some other merch stand to try to find anything. So good for old Donnie.
Great
Danhausen,
sign.
Man. Pretty crazy.
I can picture them making some capes soon. This is awesome. Very nice, very evil. Danhausen. And guys, get your Danhausen Big Rubber Guy right now. CollectMajor.com. Funko Pops still live on. We got Yokozuna. That's a great one.
That's fun.
There's 2 versions with the red and black and the white and black.
I wish the white had a beard to make it more different, but it's cool.
I dig it. It's in the Hall of Fame package, which is in the black. I personally don't like the Hall of Fame package because it doesn't match the other traditional Funko packaging.
Well, it's the same size box, though.
Different color.
Yeah, but come on.
I personally don't like it, but it looks cool. I dig it. I will not be getting it, but very, very cool. And then there's going to be...
What is your Funko wrestling collection? These just signed ones?
Yeah, and I had to make some cuts, too, because I had too many. But I'm looking at them right now. There's I got a decent amount.
Oh.
Got a decent amount. But for instance, I had to cut my Dudleys because they're in a Hall of Fame and it looks weird. Because unless they're in the center, it just doesn't look, and I can't, no offense to the Dudleys, but they're not the centerpiece of my collection.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Damn.
They're not like the Dudleys and then you got Hogan and Flair.
Bubba's just sitting on a pier like Macho Man, just pondering right now because he said that. Sad.
There's also a CM Punk and Larry Funko Pop. This is a big boy. This is with a whole backdrop.
They make these for like sports ones and stuff.
Yeah, this is really cool. I really dig that. Man, imagine having a Funko Pop of your dog.
750 pieces. Wow.
Damn. Limited. April 14th. Make sure you get it. Big shots, guys. First, there's Mark's old wrestler, Jade. You gonna get this?
Oh, Mark, you don't need that for people that manage collection of buddies.
You might need that, Mark.
I think I can't get any more big shots. They're so big.
They're so big.
I have Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair. So what else?
And then, you got to get this one. Matt Cardona, finally.
He did it.
I did it. It's funny because if you search Matt Cardona big shots, there's this and the Deathmatch King one is still up there.
Oh, cool.
So you can order both.
I thought this looked very much like Triple H.
I think it just is. There's not much you can do with the hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it looks just like me.
The facial features, I don't know.
I mean, we're both handsome men.
I could see both is what I'm saying.
What do you want me to say?
And no cast. It's not really accurate, but it's still cool.
So, I ordered a bunch of these. So I'm not finished right there.
There's that fresh fade you got backstage.
Yeah, look at that. Check that out. Get the Big Shots Matt Cardona, available in 3 sizes. I guess the middle size is technically like the standard size.
Yeah.
But you gotta go big.
I feel like if you have an option, you have to get the biggest.
You gotta get the biggest one, 100%. We got some new pre-orders on Ringside Collectibles. We got Retros Wave 3. Uh-oh.
We're under attack!
Time, too.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh, here we go. Do this where you thrive.
What we got? What basics do we want to talk about?
Well, we're talking retros now, exclusive to Ringside Collectibles for 2026 and onward. Mm-hmm. So, more contemporary talent coming to the lineups as these were previously shown off at a Ringside Live. I think from this past December. So we got Dirty Dominic Mysterio, got that Springer mechanism similar to that Jey Uso that was previously seen here, as well as Rhea Ripley, brand new upper body. I think brand new torso, brand new lower legs. If it's not a brand new torso, it's definitely a brand new lower.
That's not China's
brand new
body.
Lower body. It's definitely a newer lower body, I believe, because it's got like the sculpted on decorations, the studs and rivets across the boots, across the thigh straps, as well as the bottoms. And he also got Great Muta as well. He will include his translucent mist accessory. Wow. And this has been updated. Really cool. This has been updated from that Ultimate Edition. So this is more like the carry forward, the greatest hits one, to where it does have the black around the eyes, whereas the previous one had no black around the eyes. And it does have chest hair deco as well.
I gotta say, Mattel has really gotten their money's worth out of this Muta deal.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. The Mutas, the Jesse Venturas, as they should.
Right? No, I'm not knocking it. Yeah.
So Wave 3, that is for summer of 2026. We'll see what Wave 4 brings for fall.
Awesome.
I hope there's some more old school guys, because listen, I get it, but it's like, I want some old schools, even some Ruthless Aggression eras. But hey, I guess they're selling well. That Ringside keeps ordering the contemporary guys,
and they're always like top modern day talent. So it's like,
we'll talk about it on Weekly Purchase,
And now Main Event Series 167, featuring the first time in the line core series figure, Main Event Series figure of Asuka. So first time being
obviously
featured.
She's not been included all these years because it's so hard to pull off dumbed down deco of her. So I am already curious what they're going to do.
Yeah, they said they have selected an entire. Steve and Magic were both on the Fig Guys with Major Marks, Tom Montaldo, and Mike Belcaster following the Terry Allen interview. So
what a week for them.
Can we get Steve and Magic on? What are we doing?
Of course
we can, but we need, we got to figure out what's do we have mod? Just have mod? No, I want to have him on for something big, for a reveal or something,
And joining Asuka as well in Wave 167 is the Jacob Fatu. I think this is his first. It's not his first Main Event Series figure, because I think he did have a 2-pack with either Tonga Loa or Tama Tonga. I think it was Tama Tonga.
Yep.
And so now this is his first single card main line release for the main event series, and also Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gunther, and the return of Bill Goldberg to the main event series.
You think that's gonna be Old Man Goldberg?
We'll find out. Find out in probably WrestleMania. So at the
man, it's got to be like either Ruthless Aggression or Old Man Goldberg, because like him and Austin look too fucking similar.
Yeah.
Austin could be in street clothes.
True.
Also got Main Event Showdown Series 28, featuring CM Punk versus Gunther. Based off of these photographies, these could be the matches that they're depicting. So Punk versus Gunther from SummerSlam 2025.
God,
R-Truth
looks like living hell.
R-Truth versus John Cena from I think they had a match on SmackDown probably from like this past July, so most likely cut hair R-Truth this time around.
First short hair Truth, huh?
But it's already going to be inaccurate if it has the designs, right?
I think they did have a big shots with the short hair possibly, so this will be the first Mattel WWE action figure with it, and potentially Roman Reigns and Braun Breaker from a segment on Raw in promo gear. So
cool.
Also, main event WWE Elite Collections now for Series 127, featuring the return of Alexa Bliss to the Elite Collection, probably after good 4 or so years, possibly. I know
it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's 4 or 5 years or so, quite possibly. And the return of Bronson Reed as well, now a member of the Division, unfortunately on the injury shelf at the moment, but speedy recovery for him. And the first time in line figure of JC Mateo, formerly known as Jeff Cobb.
I will say this: so at Toy Fair, there was like another like showroom that pictures were never made public, and they had these figures on display, but like cardboard cutouts of them. And unless things get changed, JC Mateo does not have his face paint.
Whoa. Maybe chases are dead. I would say maybe a chase, but that's not really.
Maybe it's changed because, like I said, it wasn't it was like a rendered cardboard
it's similar
cutout.
to what was shown off at Toy Fair 2020.
Or an interchangeable head would be very simple.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to be shocked when it comes out with no face paint.
Well, that's why you have main event series figures and main event showdowns as well to include with that. Maybe there's an Ultimate Edition JC Mateo in the works. Who knows? Nathan Frazier as well, getting his first ever Elite Collection action figure, previously featured in the main event series assortment, and also John Cena, possibly in maybe this is the Elite execution of his farewell match. Time will tell. We will find out. And the return of Sami Zayn as well. Now Sami's got a longer beard, longer hair, potentially. You can have him in his man bun look. I don't think that's been executed just yet. So we'll see what all these brand new looks. So featuring all contemporary talent based off of this lineup here.
Nice. And these are all pre-orders live at Ringside Collectibles.
Use discount code MAJOR to save 10%.
Guys,
also,
I was thinking this the other day. Like, who's not using Ringside? I mean, I know a lot of people aren't, and I get it. But the frustration that you're avoiding.
I just got this at Walmart. I'm like, that just went to Walmart? It's like
the frustration that you're saving the money. Yeah. Like, yes, like, okay, Ringside, you're paying a premium, but you're getting the figures months early. No gas money wasted, no time wasted, no frustration.
No, when you fig hunt, you're literally hunting. There's no guarantee of what's going to be on the shelf.
And listen, I love the thrill of the hunt. We still have that.
Right, that's timeless, right? If you collect, that's timeless. But shit, getting a package in the mail is pretty fun too.
Also, continuing our look at Elite Collection figures, the pre-order has been launched for the Defining Moments Uncle Howdy. So this is the Uncle Howdy that was packaged in that Walmart exclusive 3-pack, but now if you want him just by himself and his own single packaging, here you go. Here's Uncle Howdy. I think that one also came with the lantern accessory as well. So yeah, now you're getting it here, exclusive Ringside.
I mean, this is great because Walmart, guys, we know Walmart is tough to find exclusives, and Uncle Howdy is the main character.
I've never seen that 3-pack in the store.
I've not either.
Yeah. So
you can get this right now from Ringside Collectibles.
And Ultimate Edition Wave 32 now. Stone Cold Steve Austin from 98, SummerSlam 98 most likely. It's got the vest, it's got the Smoking Skull Championship, has that updated build that was first seen on that Monday Night War Walmart exclusive figure. Also has the vest that has not been used since the 2011 Toys R Us exclusive All-Stars 2-pack with CM Punk. So return of that
one
vest.
I think I might have to get and update something because I think it's
like
the best.
it's not quite a mashup, but this is like a toyetic, definitive.
It's an evergreen, fronter Stone Cold. I feel like it needs, and the body is. I do like the improved body. You can tell.
Yeah, I'm getting this. I don't know what I would cut necessarily, but I'm definitely going to get this. You put that smoking skull, the beer can.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
And this does feature the portrait that I mentioned when I mentioned about the Mattel Creations exclusive Elite Collection figure. So that is the first time that portrait on that figure was used, but it is now being used here for this Ultimate Edition Wave 32 release. And the deco on that was correct with the half and half, like the face. It is a little faint, the mustache, but it is not connected to the goatee. Whereas I believe on this particular sample, we'll find out when we get official ecom photos, but probably going to be connected here. And there's the Paint Master featured on the back.
If it's SummerSlam 98, it's got to be a real goatee.
Yeah. So
to be accurate.
So nice looking figure of here. So if you don't want an exclusive Stone Cold to a particular retailer, here you go. Get them through Ringside. And you also got the first time single pack of Jacob Fatu. He was exclusive to the ring, but it wasn't in a traditional window box packaging. So Jacob Fatu, Ultimate Edition. Based off his look from WrestleMania 41 when he captured the United States Championship from LA Knight from just last year's WrestleMania.
That's cool. And that's the only time he wore that mask and stuff, right?
Yeah, for 5 seconds. He literally didn't even walk down the whole ramp with it. So that photo of him with him in the ring.
Don't stop the item from being toyetic.
So it includes the soft goods entrance shirt, entrance vest, and has that black on black outfit that you hardly ever see ever captured with full black decorations. I think he even has some high gloss tampos on there. So excellent job. And has all of his finger tape as well.
Some fun scans too.
So you can do his boogeyman dance and all the nice poses. And also got WrestleMania 7, Jake the Snake, blindfold match.
Oh, love it.
So Bengal Snake. Different deco here. I think this is the first Ultimate Edition Jake since the Coliseum Collection one. And this has got the different colored snakeskin boots this time around instead of like the standard brown. I think this is more of like a grayish type of boot. So it's a lighter shade, accurate to the event. So awesome execution here with this Jake the Snake.
I'm going to get that and display it just like it's on the back of the box with the blindfold on.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Finger point.
That's cool.
And lastly, being shown up on online stores such as eBay, online marketplaces, is this Target exclusive Hall of Champions Intercontinental Championship commemorative 4-pack. So featuring Pat Patterson, Honky Tonk Man, CM Punk, and Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
I think it's a lot of fun. I'll be getting it, and the Pat obviously keeping.
Yeah, that Pat is really awesome.
Yeah, but I think that belt is so unique too. The original
cool.
IC title.
And the honky I'm going to keep too, and then cut the honky in the red entrance gear. So I'll have like a one in ring gear, and then the blue with the entrance gear.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look when that comes. Pat's a must for me, and I'll switch out the 2-in-1.
Yeah. You'll keep the Stooge Pat, right?
Stooge Pat's a different era, but I have them double displayed because to me that's a 2-in-1. Same with Briscoe, so I'll get rid of that second Pat. And
I mean, these are all great figures and great.
Very fun. And we didn't see this coming. But
I mean,
I love the IC title. I think it's cool to see it like celebrated like this.
And that Punk title hasn't been released in a while,
huh? Probably with an Attitude Era character. Well, you're saying the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, the title. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I don't remember.
It was probably previously included with the China. I think that Monday Night War China or the SummerSlam one.
Yeah. I guess it did just come with that China, but maybe before that.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
It's a cool set.
I feel like Dom just won that belt too. This is impressive.
Yeah, that was at WrestleMania last year. It is in that gear, but the vest and the boots are based off of what he captured in the studio shots that were taking after the event. So he did change up the gear. So it's not 100% accurate to the event, but it is accurate to the April 28th, 2025 studio shots. And the Punk, he never wore, I guess, that at least on TV as Intercontinental Champion, but that white gear, I think that was first worn at Armageddon 08. But he captured.
I thought it was the WrestleMania.
The Punk?
That's not supposed to be like when he wins.
Oh, you're thinking the Money in the Bank one?
Money in the Bank.
It's inverted. Yeah,
gotcha.
those ones were inverted. Yeah, it was black.
In my mind, that's what
black
it was.
Trunks with white designs. Okay. Yeah, so this was I think he fought Ray at Armageddon in this gear, and that's the most one that stands. I think he also had a steel cage match with Jericho on a Raw, but and this is first time that they're doing earlier CM Punks besides the ECW one. So this has been one that people have been clamoring for, especially that white gear.
This is Kofi's tag team partner, CM Punk.
There it is.
And there's the back as well with the plaques.
Yeah, it looks great.
Great packaging design.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a fun set. That's a Walmart exclusive, D?
Target exclusive.
Target.
Just like the WWE Championship one. So just about every third quarter, every fourth quarter. So
maybe one day an Ollie's exclusive. Potentially.
All right, guys. Shop Ringside's Road to WrestleMania sale now. New pre-orders: Elite 127, which we just talked about; Ultimate 32, which we just talked about; the retros, which we talked about; which we just talked about; Uncle Howdy; Main Event 167, which we just talked about; Main Event 2 Packs 28, which we just talked about.
We're on fire.
We're doing John's work for him. And up next is the Ringside Top 10.
Top 10.
We got number 10, John Cena, Elite 127. Number 9, Rhea Ripley, Ultimate 30. Number 8, the Retros Wave 3. That's a great sign. Number 7, Penta, Debut, 2026, Defining Moments. Number 6, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ultimate 32. Number 5, Jacob Fatu, Ultimate 32. Number 4, Alexa Bliss, Elite 127. Number 3, JC Mateo, I love that, Elite 127. Number 2, Main Event 163, Penta. And number 1, Bronson Reed, Elite 127.
Damn, people are going crazy. His figures in secondary market are nuts.
Oh, yeah.
Nuts.
All right, guys, let's go to weekly purchases brought to you by Major and collectmajor.com. All right, guys, weekly purchases brought to you by Major, collectmajor.com. There's a big sale going on for the month of April. 25% off all major stars and major
damn
bendies.
month. Get them, dude.
25% off for the whole month.
Introductory way to get some major stars for the first time.
Yes.
At 25% off.
Go. Most of the major stars are on there. There's a couple major bendies on there. Don't forget the big rubber guys of Danhausen, one of the most popular guys in WWE right now. We have his figure for sale right now. Evergreen, big rubber guy, Danhausen. The Macho King, Randy Savage. Evergreen, the Demolition, Axe and Smash. And so much cool stuff over on collectmajor.com. We got the Ring. We got Flair in the Space Mountain suit. We have Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, in stock, ready to go, ready to play with your LJNs, ready to play with your big rubber guys. Check it out.
Let's go.
CollectMajor.com. And every single week, use the hashtag CollectMajor. If we choose your picture or video, you'll get a prize.
80s Wrestling Fan at 80s_Wrestling Fan. The Road Warriors beat the Powers of Pain on April 3rd, 1988 in Atlanta. Warlord and Barbarian would make their way to the WWF in June. In the main event, NWA World Champ Ric Flair beat Sting.
Amazing. Plus,
I love all 4 of those figures.
And you could have Ric Flair and Sting in your big rubber guy collection.
Woo! All right, guys. From Ringside,
oh, hey, real quick. This is a great idea here, Broski. Do you think that they should do this? Do you think Powertown should get Rockin' with Dan to pick up the Remco figures?
Man, maybe if he was going to do the Giordano's, maybe he could do it.
That's fucked up.
Rockin' with Dan, go get him.
I love Magnum, man. I love Rockin' with Dan. I like Steve, too. All right. I got these retros for my retro collection. The Yeet is fun.
That's awesome,
because he's actually doing the Yeet.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's cool.
And nothing against any of these characters.
Pretty perfect, actually.
Logan Paul looks great. And Paul Heyman, which is awesome, with the first retro championship. These look great. Unfortunately, these are all backers in my retro collection.
Because
I just had to kind of squeeze them. Yeah, I just had to squeeze them in between some of the rings I have on display. And I think we're not there yet, but there might come a day where I got to cut the current day retro.
I already have, long time ago.
Now, I don't think I'll ever stomach cut. Just cut from the display. We're not there yet. I'm going to keep it until, we got a couple more set. That's why I'm just, give me some old school guys. Come on.
Right, but I totally understand why modern day guys are made.
No, I get it. And I
feel like if ever a Matt Cardona is made, you'll change your tune big time.
Well,
there's that.
I'll say this. Let's not forget that Mattel is the only company out there making these Hasbro's figures with the action.
So that is the one commendable
You know, the
aspect,
action
right?
is still there.
Right.
That's true.
With real wrestling action.
Yeah, right.
So that's really, really cool. Speaking of retros, I also got from WSW Figure Collection. I got Gilbert.
Look at him. Who's first?
I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with my retro collection. I haven't set them up yet. I mean, so many companies have made some great stuff, especially WSW. Like in this current set, there's Marcus Bagwell, the Patriot Del Wilkes, but I don't think I'm going to get either of those because I think those are like WCW.
Yeah.
You know, like Dwayne Gill, I could picture like I might have like made a custom of him, like, you know?
Right. If the Hasbro line lived on several more years.
And then the Perry Saturn, I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
So, but this is really, really cool. I also got from him my prototype, if you will, my Power Packed Wrestler.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that
That's
scowl.
the 3 3/4 scale. And then in a That's So Broski story, I couldn't find a lot of my bone crushing wrestlers. Like, I'm like, I guess I just never ordered these. Like, because I was setting up my miscellaneous shelf. So I ordered like Jeff Jarrett.
What?
I ordered Gilbert. I ordered
You have all
Ultimo
these.
Dragon, Sonny Ono.
This is the dumbest. This is the
Sinister
dumbest thing of all.
Minister.
I feel like we've reviewed them on the show, and
Yes,
you have
I
these
could
in your
show you the
possession.
clips.
But well, guys, before the figures came in the mail, I found them. They were so I might make a little deal with Rockin' with Dan.
That is the dumbest.
But I found them, and I love the bone crushing wrestlers. I hope the line not only continues but thrives.
It's great. I do wish they'd just keep pumping some stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Slime
Sign some talents, pump some
he
stuff
made
out.
he made a whole post about it saying like he just needs people to support this line,
Right.
So
Yeah.
because he's not taking money from the retros to go to the bone crush. He's letting each line kind of fund itself, which I think is very, very smart.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing the opposite of Power Town. You know what I'm saying? So he's admitted that unfortunately that the bone crushing wrestlers have the slowest sales.
Right, because it's got to be your wheelhouse,
Right. So support them, and there's a
great product though.
great product, and there's a Matt Cardona. We're 3 of them coming soon. So
3 of them.
Or 3 of them.
Hey guys, I just want to say something.
yeah,
Merry Christmas.
you son of a bee.
Check this out from Astel Toys, Grappler and Gimmicks. Santa Claus, a.k.a. Balls Mahoney.
Damn.
New in stock. This is obviously just that. I mean, this is genius on Mitch's part because it's the Santa mold.
Don't say Mitch and Genius in the same sentence,
Well,
please.
it's the Santa mold you already had, plus this new Balls Mahoney head. So
It's great. I mean, I want that big time.
I mean, Santa Claus.
How
the
many Santa
short-lived-
Claus appearances are there?
I think there's like 2. It's like a weekend, right?
But I want it.
But pretty great. Could have lived in the Hasbro world, right? In 1996. There's his sack.
He's got a sack.
Same exact thing. Very unique, very fun. And even this one, I bet if we looked into it, like there's no way WWE has Santa Claus copywritten still. So I feel like this is so rabbit hole obscure that I bet this is even not even a legal thing done by Mr. Hastel, but very fun.
I need that as well. I got some more retro figures. I got the Portuguese Man of War.
Yeah, buddy.
Aldo Montoya from Zombie Sailor. I actually met up with Zombie personally. First of all, check these out. Might be contenders for Figure of the Year. Road Warriors.
I was going to let him breathe right here. I got my Road Warriors
please,
2-pack.
please check
Look
him
at this
out.
beautiful carding. John Lucas Reyes.
These are
I
fantastic.
don't know if he gets enough credit for how badass his artwork is and what he
Okay,
brings
like-
to this line.
When I'm holding these,
Cross
when I
sells
hear
beautiful.
the critiques, like, these aren't like Hasbro's, I'm like, yeah, you're right. They're just way better
Yeah,
versions
it's
of them,
like work of art shit.
So cool. I love this. It is work of art. I met up with Zombie. He was staying at the Royal Pacific Universal. I met up with him. We had some great sushi. We had a
Did
great
he
time.
drive there? I know he's scared of airplanes.
He drove there.
Oh my god.
We met up. We had some sushi, and then he brought me up to his room. He had like this Jurassic Park suite, which was incredible. And he showed me some figures, some things that have not been revealed yet, which I thought was
He
surprising.
brought this to work. 'Cause, brought work on a vacation is next
And
level.
he showed me
Holy
the
shit.
Owen Hart, which looked fantastic.
Wow.
but he said the lips were the wrong color. I'm like, Zombie, this is why things take forever because you're so anal.
Yeah. It's so funny, the little deco on the sides, but that's accurate, you know?
Yeah.
LOD,
Yeah.
they had that little writing, but man, this is really cool. Pads are unbelievable.
Really well done.
Trying to get it off. It's scary.
Real chains.
Oh, wow. I like that the tights are like pulled up.
Yeah, that's great.
Like if you see the pivot there, it's showing that the tights are like kind of Shawn Michaels style. Pulled up high. Oh, and Hawk has the same look. Huh? Are you getting these, Mark?
Yes.
I think these are absolute fronters.
Pretty
Yeah, I love those.
Man, pretty awesome 80s Road Warriors. Wow. Good job, everybody.
Good job.
The whole team over there at Zombie Sailor Toys.
From K&S, I got this big rubber guy of Earl Hebner autograph.
Which, again, you
Never
have
had.
somewhere.
No, never had. You guys never got me an
I know
Earl.
for a fact. you
Never got
this.
an Earl.
Oh, my God.
Here it is, Earl Hebner autographed. Guys, hear me out. Brian's gonna think I'm crazy. Would you guys want an Earl Hebner, like in an LJN white referee shirt, like a little variant?
Wow. Really thinking outside the box.
You know what I'm
with that
saying?
one.
Little white referee shirt.
Wow. That would be
Earl Hebner?
crazy.
I love Earl, so I love giving back. You know, I love giving back to the boys.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very cool. Earl Hebner got it from.
I do think it's been a while. We could get away with it low numbered, but
yes,
something like that. These Road Warriors are crazy.
I actually got a bunch of shit this week, but I don't have anything, so I'll talk about it next week.
check.
Show us that
out.
reusable coffee cup again, man.
I got a couple of them.
Oh, badass.
Guys, I got some Charapro, whatever you want to call it, however you pronounce it.
Chara Pro.
I got Kawada. Check this out. Right
I
there.
thought you were cutting this collection, or no? You just
As I was setting them up, I was like, "Ooh, this! I need some."
more legends.
Well, it's like I'm either going to cut it or I'm going to expand, and I decided
you
I could.
needed to make more sense if
And
you're
then
gonna keep it.
Kejamuto, great movie at the mask.
That one's so fun. Yeah.
So cool. And I want to give a shout out to Vix Figs on Instagram. They seem to be a new site. Apparently, they were at Squared Circle Expo. Junk Shop Dog, that's where I usually get these figures. He's like, I don't have these in stock. Check out this guy. He was at Squared Circle Expo, Vix Figs. He has all Japanese items. And he's in the States.
Really? How did I miss that at Square Circle Expo?
So I'll have more coming next week. These Charapro figures.
They're
I think it's Carapro.
Character Pro. Someone told us a long time ago that.
Yeah, so it's Carapro, right?
Yeah, Chara.
Right.
I don't know.
So I don't right. So why would it be Charapro if
Yeah,
it's
I guess
you know what I'm
maybe you're
saying?
right. I don't know.
But these are so goddamn cool.
They're like, honestly, they're the original Zombie Sailor toy figures.
Yeah,
If you
maybe
look at it
yeah.
that way, right? Like a very detailed, not very playable.
It's like picture for those who don't know or if you're not watching. It's like a Galoob figure, but like there's slight articulation. You know,
Yeah.
is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, but very detailed.
Very detailed, and like the likeness is good. Like I'm looking at my collection right now. There's some badass ones, but there's also it's like I don't understand like the rhyme or reason why some of these figures are made because there's like at the time current Japanese stars, but then they make like a Bruiser Brody.
Right.
You know, like it's not like it wasn't made in the 80s.
Right.
You know?
Legends, though. That's
Right. Then there's like, okay, so a weird one is like there's a Dory Funk Jr. that I have, which is made of like almost glass.
yeah. It's very fragile.
I'm like, why is he made that way?
I don't know if that's the same company. Is
It is though.
It is.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like that Taka that was like that.
So
too.
Taka.
A different company.
Taka's a different company, but that's not made of that material though.
It's like not made of a character pro figure though.
You sure?
Not that I recall. Maybe.
But yeah, they're just awesome looking figures. So I got those.
Cool.
You guys got any more stuff? I got some more things.
Keep going. I got one last.
All right,
thing.
I want to give a shout out to Mackenzie Mitchell for writing Threads and Triumph.
How much did she pay for this plug?
She sent me the book. She's been telling me about this book for years, and
Right.
it's just she had a YouTube show about like wrestling gear, and I'm you know, I just love wrestling gear. I'm always so fascinated about it. She made a whole book about it, and it's like very, very like well done. I mean, I'm not going to go through everything right here, but check it out.
That's awesome.
We'll be at WrestleCon, just talking about all the different gear. My favorite part was there's like a Macho Man section where like there's like all these. Oh, here they look, candid shots of like Macho like wearing his gear, trying it on.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
That's
his
definitely
wedding gear, the WrestleMania 7 gear from the gear maker.
Does that look purple or blue in that photo?
To me, it's like a dark purple, bro.
It's
a dark.
It's
a dark purple.
One of life's biggest mysteries.
But really, really cool. All personal photos by designer Michael Braun.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I think I might need to hit up Michael, see if he wants to design some gear for me.
Make it official.
Yeah, I probably should have had him do some Deathmatch King stuff, not Matt Cardona stuff. But anyway, check it out. I even love this little like silver, like the outsides of the paper.
Fancy.
That's really cool.
It's a nice little presentation.
Unique coffee table book.
Yeah.
I am a little insulted that she didn't do a chapter on me. But
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you wrote the forward.
No, forward by Mercedes Monet.
Oh, yeah.
I can't write all the book forwards, Mark. Come on.
Right.
Can't do all the book forwards. Mark, you got anything, or should I do my last thing?
Do your last thing. I have stuff, but it's at home.
Okay, so for my
You
miscellaneous...
gotta travel with your figures like Zombie, bro.
Ah, okay.
Rookie.
So for my miscellaneous shelf in my tour, what I'm doing is I have 3 figures. Hear me out here. I have 3 figures, mint on card, that I will. One of them is already graded by CS. The other 2 will be graded, and then I will have 2 sets of risers for like Lucy's. So the 3 figures that I have mint on card are: I have the FTC Mikey Whipwreck signed. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have that. I have the Sting final match Jazzwares figure, and then I just got this TNA Marvel Jeff Jarrett sign. Now,
Nice.
I want to get one personally signed by Jeff, but the best, I've talked about this for months now. You can find a lot of figures on eBay, but are they absolutely mint? The answer is no.
I mean, for someone that scours eBay for things like this, like if I know I'm going to see somebody and I want to get something for whatnot,
yeah,
not easy, man.
it's not easy.
Yeah.
So it just so happened that the mintest one on eBay, and you know me, I'm very impatient. The mintest one came signed. So I will use this as a placeholder, but I'm still looking for a mint one that I will get signed personally.
So when you showed me this, I think that's my one that I got done and sold. And whatnot. I think it is.
How can we figure that out?
I don't know.
Do we have a picture? Did we ever post your picture?
Someone could scour my whatnot from a year and a half ago, or whatever.
King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett.
I mean, he definitely showed it on the podcast.
I mean, because mine, actually, you can see it. Can't you see it? It's the same pen color, the same everything.
Wait, so you got
same inscription.
So you got another? You got 2?
I always just double up things and whatnot things. And,
Wow. I mean, that'd be weird if this was yours.
I'm about 75% sure.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So I got this, and
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
I mean, it looks similar.
By the way, Katana Toys makes that Defender like this. That's like
That's nice. I mean, I'm doing
Yeah.
CAS, but
yeah. I mean,
King
it's
of the Mountain.
like I asked for that inscription. It's the same pen. I'm 85% sure that's my double
You never know.
that I sold.
But yeah, I figure this is a great representation of miscellaneous. Jeff Jarrett starts TNA. First time they have figures.
He's the founder, baby.
The founder. Guys, I drank way too much coffee. I got to take a big dumpski. I'll be give me a couple minutes.
Dump. Oh my god.
Dump. Oh my
You guys continue. I'll be back.
Wow, what a segue. Well, our great friends at Ringside Collectibles got something in this week that I was very excited about. Mark,
Yes.
a viral reel was made with myself and Vincent Scalisi going to Ringside Collectibles.
Oh, yeah.
To pick up the brand new Chris Statlander. Extra excited about this figure, obviously, because she's my favorite Creative Pro student of all time. But we also thought that maybe this wouldn't see the light of day. This was
Somebody paid a lot of money for the, what's it called? The prototype on eBay because they thought it was
right. But also, this was plugged into a lineup, I think, a few times and in and out and whatever. So very excited that she's finally here. The Zoolander inspired gear, soft goods. She's jacked. A lot of new tattoos.
So I got these 2. Obviously, they're just sitting at home. I haven't opened them yet.
There was a damaged packaging Kyle Fletcher chase, so I grabbed that.
Ooh.
It's a really nice figure. It's unfortunate that it's so out of date already, which is crazy. Protostar
really
on the back there.
That
a lot of unique hands. Yeah. No, he's got a lot more tattoos. He's sleeved, right?
Honestly,
this is
I don't
one
even know.
tat right here. I'm pretty sure that whole arm is sleeved now, and he's bald. So, but Kyle Fletcher, a big emerging star in AEW, must have. I'm glad that he got in the line. We do, unfortunately, believe that this is the last of the regular line, right? This is it. And then the other one I grabbed was the brand new Hook. I think this is like an updated FTW title. It's really nice.
Yeah.
And he's got a lot of new head scan, new hair, and a lot of new tattoos.
Yep.
And chest hair, all those new tats. All like he's just got random tats everywhere. I dig the Mets colors, obviously. The fellow New Yorker. But
pretty great.
Fun. I didn't grab Kenny. Kenny's a little underwhelming. I'll say that.
Will,
like I said,
full sleeve,
super glad that Kyle Fletcher got a figure on the way out, and obviously an updated Chris is a must, especially because her other figure is incredible, very toyetic, but she hasn't worn that face paint in so long. She's become such a big star.
Yeah, this is the killer,
women's champion.
Sure.
Yeah,
and the detail of the Zoolander and that sans.
Right, and I do think the internet loved the Zoolander shout out too, so it's fun for everybody.
Right. But Zoolander gear, but this is from Dodgeball, right?
Yes, which is also confusing. But yeah, she has the hands to do that.
Yeah. Whatever.
Fun. But I think she wore Dodgeball gear separately. So that's something else. So this is just kind of like added value style shit.
And Chris Statlander versus Gabby Forza at Creative Pro.
May 1st, almost sold out, guys. CreativeProWrestling.com. She returned. The alien returns home. She's going to drop down from outer space and grace us with her presence. Ringside Collectibles discount code MAJOR. Save 10%, guys. What's a proto-star, Mark?
Yeah, it's the prototype of a star.
You sound like Raleigh Allen when we asked him to explain what a beast incarnate is to me.
I've always assumed that's what it meant. Like he the
prototypical.
If you were to make a star, yes, he would be the prototype.
Oh, God, okay.
Of the star.
Kind of like what Broski thinks he is in his head.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. So next is Major Mark purchases of the week.
Let's do it.
He's taking a dump, so who knows how long this is going to take.
Let's keep going here, baby. I got a road trip to make here.
Okay. Major Mark purchases of the week. This is our friend Mary Kate. Whoa. She says, "Been waiting for this post. This is if you can see, it's a tattoo with coordinates: 39.91787 degrees north, 75.14709 degrees west. These seem like random coordinates, but they direct to a location that without that place, I am not who I am today. The place my dreams became reality and lifelong friendships were created. It's been a bingo hall, mummers storage, and most of all, the arena. But to so many of us, it was home. I will now forever keep that location with me wherever I go. The font I chose for this is called Dreamer as well."
Wow. I was going to say that's got to be where the ECW arena is. Very cool.
This is unique here. Tommy Martin, one of my passions is setting up the coolest dioramas possible with unique and interesting figs. I just received the walls from an independent creator on Etsy and an executive desk from someone that made furniture for dollhouses on Etsy to complete this diorama. Super hyped on how it turned out. All the guns and other accessories came with Mezco figs, the Golden Roach, and his goons. Still got some fine tuning. But this one is pretty much complete.
It looks cool as shit.
All right.
Oh.
If you zoom in here, there's signatures.
I was gonna say
Big Boy purchase.
This movie stinks. I used to watch this with Mackenzie during the Power Ranger phase.
Yes. I recently purchased a movie poster from the Power Rangers movie that I saw when I was a kid. Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. I wasn't born yet when the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out, and by the time I was watching movies, this was my first exposure to the franchise. This poster is complete with all the signatures of each Power Ranger / actor, actress from the film, including the villain. The selling point of the poster was Jason David Frank's Tommy's autograph.
Well, yeah, he's passed on.
In this film, Tommy's character is the leading Red Ranger working with his new team to fight evil. Pretty cool. This one's simple.
Look at that ring, though.
Jim Collins says Zombies, Road Warriors.
They're pretty nuts. Going to go put them on display as soon as we're done here.
All right, look at this. Fresh Prince DVD set, Matt Marshall.
A lot of people hit this convention up to meet the cast of Fresh Prince, I saw.
I went to Chill Out, run by Big Event. One of my favorite shows as a kid was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I got the DVD box set signed by Joseph Marcel, who played Joffrey the Butler, Tatiana Ali, who played Ashley, Karen Parsons, who played Hillary, Ross Bagley, who played Cousin Nikki. I don't remember Cousin Nikki. And Daphne Reed, who played Aunt Viv #2. It was a great time. They signed both.
Aunt Viv #2. Like Hasbro Hogan #2. They switched her out.
My stepdaughter was with me because she had the day off and wanted to meet Shamik Moore, the voice of Miles Morales. Now I can introduce her to Fresh Prince. So, what's funny is literally yesterday before I left for the plane, me and my daughter put on Fresh Prince episode 1. Is Fresh Prince a show for you?
It's one of those shows I watched, I don't know if I watched it in real time, but the reruns I watched all the time.
Yes. Oh, same.
Yeah.
Me and Iris watched the first 4 episodes, and bro, I was lolling. I was laughing. Yes, I thought it was. Will Smith was so funny. His body movements are so funny.
Right.
It was pretty nostalgic. I loved it. I think she loved it. It was pretty cool to share that.
Wow.
Here's Zach Linder took my 3-year-old son to a local toy show and spotted these complete Remco Road Warriors for a relatively reasonable price. Very tough to find in this condition with soft goods, collars, and titles. Recently landed a big new job and grabbed them as a congrats gift to myself.
Those look great, actually. He's right. That's not easy get.
But so he points out, look at this one, right? And now look at those. Is this one?
I mean, toys. Hey, toys have evolved in 40 years. Thank God.
All right, display of the week.
Wow, that's sick.
Lewis Lime. This week I got the new McFarlane Batman 1989 Joker figure, so my 90s Batman movie display feels a little more complete. So he's got 89 great. Batman and Joker. He's got Batman and Robin. Oh, yeah.
Shit, that's a fun line. Does Broski know about this? I feel like he would collect these.
I think he did collect some of these, or he bought one of them he wanted. D Freedom told him to get one. Then he realized he needed a different one. I love these. We've talked about these a lot. That Two-Face is so
Christopher
cool.
Walken is blowing my mind.
Yeah. I love him. Yeah. That's wow. It pretty much complete. I can't think of somebody you would need.
Who would you not right. Yeah. Who else? Bob?
You got Alfred in there. Bob. Yeah. They don't. Damn. Well, I kind of want these. I bet you they're super expensive though. These look amazing.
Yeah. Shit.
All right. Up next is the Q&A.
Hopefully Broski's wiping away.
Welcome everyone to the Q&A. Use the hashtag AskMeetYourPod. If we read your question on air, we will send you a prize. Who do we got?
My question, Dylan Bourne. What 90s job wrestle gimmick would you like to see Heath adapt?
Poor Heath.
We did a whole Heath's Happy Hour this month where people asked Heath home improvement questions, but half of them were about home improvement, the
Heath,
sitcom.
the tool man Miller. Hey, what?
Half of the people asked questions about the show Home Improvement, Tool Time, not how to change my thing.
No.
They're pretty good questions, though.
I'm sure he could be very helpful with that.
Which is funny because we were talking
episodes.
Yes, we put out 2. We were talking a lot about Debbie Dunning, the Tool Time girl.
How does she look so phenomenal?
And she's like she's in all the conference, or she's all over the place now.
She's at that con, like the fresh cast of Fresh Prince, so a lot of the major marks and people were there. Like, but she looks unbelievable for her age.
So on the show, we came up with hard working Heath Wallace.
Man.
He doesn't quite wear a hard hat, but he's got like jeans in it. They might be dirty.
Right.
Someone's got to get like that WCW, like construction Bill Goldberg, do a custom. Whereas Heath, and he's doing like the jackhammer.
Well, really, man's man Regal would be the ideal look.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to pitch to him.
Yeah.
What about the real man's one-man band?
Whoa.
Just mix the gimmicks.
Just mix it up.
By night, he's a rock star, but by day, he's fixing houses.
He's a real man's. I'm just a real man's one-man band.
Okay, Brian's question.
I kind of liked in FCW when he was like he was Sebastian Slater, and he kind of almost dressed like the artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea.
It's so random.
I know.
Devilox13, Devilox, he says, what do you think of the 3 3/4 build and brawl line that Jax put out before Mattel regained the WWE license? Major articulation and a lot less room to display. I love to see them make a comeback.
Mark, can you pull those up while we're talking about them?
Oh, whoa.
Just so people know, because it's not a very well-known line.
I think that's probably the reason I picked this. I actually was thinking about this recently. Build and brawls, which were like plentiful when they were out, right? It wasn't like they were hard to get or anything. They were at every store. Build a brawls and deluxe aggression you never see at like vintage toy stores.
Oh God, no!
It's so weird, but they were like on the pegs, like a regular thing. Like
even like the Zack Ryder Build and Brawl figure is maybe 10 or less in my career have I signed.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if it's because it was it so kid oriented. They were opening them and playing with them because it was, tiny, affordable. They all had, every set had some kind of part where you could build something. The initial ones had a ring you would build, and it even got to the point where you could build like the chamber, like a mini chamber, like all that kind of like a lot of fun stuff. But even like photos? Recently, it might be maybe the vlog that Mark's got to edit. I was at a vintage toy store and I saw Build and Brawl Matt Hardy, and I texted him. I was like, "Do you have this? Because it's not easy to come by." Like, and I grabbed it for him just in case, because you don't see this stuff, and I don't know why that is. Because, like I said, when they were out and like in their prime, they were plentiful.
Yeah, we're Series 6. I'm looking at mine right now.
I'm having bad internet stuff, but here is some of the figures.
They're very fun. They were like even smaller than a G.I. Joe with tons of articulation.
No, I don't think they're smaller than a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they are.
No.
I think by a smidge.
They're definitely thicker than a G.I. Joe.
I'm clicking into the Undertaker here.
That makes it look like it's fucking tiny. Do I need to get mine out to show like a scale?
They were tiny, man.
They're not that fucking tiny.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
I've returned. These are 1/18 scale. These are 4-inch scale. These are not 3 3/4 like a G.I. Joe. These are 4-inch scale. Jax somewhat did these. It was kind of the trend at the time. Hasbro was doing Marvel Universe figures. So they are very similar.
You are right. I forgot about those. Yes, these.
Very similar.
They are not 3 3/4. They're 4-inch. Okay.
1/18 scale.
Yeah, this is bigger than a G.I. Joe for sure. Okay. Very articulated. The sculpt is great.
They don't stand worth a shit. I remember that.
Good deco.
It's difficult to do. I mean, they have such low, like there's not a lot of surface there. So.
And they're top heavy-ish too, like the heads and the chests, so they don't stand very well. But I remember being like kind of shocked when we were in it. We were like, oh shit.
Well, right. I mean, because it's only 6 guys in a set.
And it's the deathbed.
It's the deathbed. They do mix legends in here. So like we have a Sergeant Slaughter in our set.
Yeah, it's cool.
And there was 9 waves in total.
9
waves in total. So 08 had 1 through 4. 09 had 5 through 9.
The R's,
That's really cool.
The R's I remember came out end of 09 or something. I want to say we're like doing nothing.
Yeah, if it was Series 7
End
or 8.
of 09.
Yeah, I want to say like the
No,
end
because
of.
I'm like woo in 09.
Yeah, I want to say that's when it came out. Like we're
Yeah.
long broken up and shit. And we were shocked that they came out. That's how I remember it.
I mean, maybe because this gear I only wore, and this is in the Adrenaline 2-pack.
Series
I've only worn this
6,
gear
so
one time.
it was spring of 09.
Spring of 09.
Yeah.
I know we're not a team anymore, and we were shocked that this even came out. Kofi's in our set, right?
Yeah,
Kofi and Santino.
Slaughter, Santino, Kofi, me, you, and Rey Mysterio.
Well, I could not have told you that.
Cool set. Yeah, hey, if there's anyone out there who is a completist of these or has them set up, please.
Yeah, even the characters that had multiple tattoos, they still did quite amount of deco operations on those, huh?
I mean, Jack's made a lot. They made, what was the giant aggression
Ring
thing
Giants.
called?
Ring
No,
Giants.
not Ring
Aggression?
Giants. Maximum aggression.
Yeah.
There were 6 waves of that. So
Yeah.
those also came out in 08.
And those were like deathbed Jack's days where those were at like discount stores and stuff. I remember like once the last one's like tough, really tough to come by.
Yeah, waves 4.
And again, another product you do not see vintage toy stores anywhere.
There's like Elijah Burke, Punk,
Crazy.
Edge, Bobby Lashley.
Elijah Burke got a lot of figs.
Elijah Burke, Brown knows the shit out of the Jacks because
And
he
good
got
for
so
him.
much stuff. Yeah. But
Someone's saying Nate Meat, the Build and Brawl form factor is back with Star Wars figures currently, but you can create your own Star Wars figures. Huh. I'm interested to figure out more about that.
What is he? Is he thinking that these are mix masters? Because I know they brought back that particular modular play pattern for.
And then
Yeah.
E. Cruz says UFC had similar figs with a Brock Lesnar and others that built a cage.
Yes, yeah, I forget what that particular segment was referred to as.
yeah.
But that's Jack's, though, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They had
Okay,
that was
okay.
2010.
Yes, because Brock has one for sure.
Yeah, Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
All right, Matt's question. AOPW figures. What is your Mount Rushmore of WWF Jack's BCA figures?
my
Oh,
God.
man,
that's tough.
It's a loaded
Very hard.
question because, like, are we talking personal Mount Rushmore or real Mount Rushmore?
Real. I think we got to go real.
Yeah, real.
And I think let's knock it down to 3. Stone Cold
No.
Bad Boys is unanimous.
Stone Cold Bad Boys has got to be in.
Yeah, so we're
Yes.
down to 3.
That was my immediate thought. Shawn Michaels Series 1 is Hall of Fame,
No,
right?
but so's Brett.
I think one of those for sure. You got to include a Series 1 guy in the Mount Rushmore. It's what started it all.
Yeah.
Sean, they're both good.
Yeah.
I want to say Sean because the Brett they repaint a few times too, but the Sean's repainted more, lives throughout the line more. You know,
I have a choice. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Series 7 Undertaker.
I was gonna say that as well. That's a big boy figure that's re-released a lot.
So much. Yeah.
I also think either or here, Series 3 Mankind or Series 5 Rocky Maivia.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Oh, both great. That Mankind. I'm thinking like, what figure did they re-release?
It's The Rock though. That Mankind, they put Mankind out, but they changed him a lot and different parts and
No, but he's in the Best of '97. He's in the Buried Alive. He's in
that Raw as War though, and he's got different parts and like I don't know. That's what I'm thinking of.
the Raw's Warp. That's when he's corporate Mankind there.
Right.
I think it's Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold, and then probably that Undertaker.
Yeah.
You also got that Big Show as a.
Nah, not top 4.
Yeah. And personal, I would put Ahmed Johnson in there, but
Oh yeah, my personal.
Oh, personal, I put
my
Razor
personal will be
Ramon.
all over the place. Yeah. The Warrior from the Survivor Series pack.
yeah.
Gold Dust. There's a
Gold Dust,
lot
yeah.
of. Yeah. But I think that Austin. Maybe you just put that Austin 4 times because
That's like the no-brainer one.
It's,
I think
it's
the
an
rest are
absolute
debatable.
no-brainer. I mean
Right.
that, and it's unfortunate that like they never made
Man,
like
Slammer's Kane.
Slammer's Kane is up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the ones that caused like hysteria. You know.
Blue Blazer did.
Yeah.
But they never updated that. Eventually they gave him like the thick legs and the short boots.
The Ahmed lower body, which is weird.
No, but then they gave him the Ahmed lower body, and then they gave him his own lower body. But they never like just painted in those goddamn stars
Right.
or the wrist paint or a wrist tape, whatever. Because Austin is Austin a white wrist tape guy or a black wrist tape guy, or a no wrist tape guy?
Black in real life, but the figure
He had like those almost like casts.
Yeah,
but we still loved it.
It was just an exciting time. Like wrestling was booming, and it had been.
D would have ate these figures alive back in the day.
I mean, let's not completely have rose-colored glasses. I mean, the likenesses on Bone Crunchers are some of the worst of all time. Like,
some of them, I mean,
horrendous.
Some of them are pretty rough.
It's just sentimental.
Yeah, it's I haven't set mine up yet. I have my Bone Cruncher display set up yet, but not with the actual figures in. And I can't put every Bone Cruncher in there, so I'm going to try to do like one of each character, like one of each mold at least. So if, like, for instance, I'll have a Rocky Maivia, I'll have the Rock in his ring gear, but then I'll have Rock in his $500 shirt. I'll have all that.
Right.
So I Bone Crunchers, man. I want Jack Slime's BCAs to take off, guys. So let's buy some more BCAs.
Yeah, help a brother out.
Help a brother out.
If you're feeling sentimental, make a purchase.
All right, let's go to some good housekeeping here, guys. All right, youtube.com/@MajorWFPod. We got a vlog coming soon, Mark, or what?
Oh, yeah.
So the Brian's Toy Hunt is coming up next week. Tonight, I'm putting up a major film club, actually, Terminator 2. So the complete history of Terminator 2 figures going up on the YouTube this week.
And we will have, what's the Street Fighter we're doing this month? For the movie club.
Yes. What do you mean?
When we do the movie club on Patreon, it will be Street Fighter?
This will be Street Fighter, and confirmed with Kevin Matthews barbed wire match.
Watch along.
Sweet. And then Brian has a vlog up soon, right?
That's next week. Because of the sponsorship deal. But yes, so next week there's a fig hunt going up. Brian, it's been so long, I forget who he even went with.
We gotta figure out
John Skyler, I believe.
Some more videos to put on YouTube.
Hopefully we'll have something for WrestleMania, but
you got to take like Fraxium out on a fig hunt or something when you get to work.
There's no time because the call time's earlier now.
What is call time?
It's like 1.
Oh.
So if you're like Central, it's 12. If you're West Coast, it's 10. So I'm like, I'm not, and I go to the gym. I actually work out. So it's like, you can't do it all.
Right.
I got to figure something out. Majormarks.com. Sign up today, guys.
I have not seen the quarterly gift.
I have not seen it either.
I have
Mark.
it.
I have it. Has it been shipped, Mark?
I believe so, yeah.
How come I've not seen one?
No one's gotten it.
I'm interested.
Well, hopefully there wasn't an issue. Because
Timmy?
No, hopefully there's not an issue. I'll check on that.
Thank you.
Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got?
First time in line, Dennis Murphy, classic superstar, Vinny Santorelli.
All right.
Nice.
So guys, in April we're gonna, like we just said, we're gonna watch Street Fighter, talk about the movie, talk about the figures. We're gonna watch Brian versus Kevin Matthews, no rope barbed wire match. We have my Ask Matt Anything, Silver Linings with Mark, Figure Dissect with D Freedom. Baby, he's
boozing with the toys.
You guys got a date?
April 23rd. Don't miss it.
Wow. You guys, and you sign up today, you have years of all this bonus content. It's not like you just start fresh.
Almost never-ending content.
If you signed up today, I don't think you'd be able to listen to all the content by the time you die. Seriously.
Highly doubtful.
So there's a lot of cool stuff. And then the number one thing, you get this podcast early and ad-free. You get access to the Facebook group. The Hart Foundation up gets a mystery card.
You could be in here live with the 28 patrons that are watching along and commenting.
Yeah. So make sure.
5 days before you'd get it to your phone.
ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWFPod. Get some merch on there. We got episode 400. We got some new merch on there for episode 400. Celebrate with us, ProWrestlingTees.com. Major Rewind, Jay George takes us on a trip down memory lane every single other week. And then every other week is From the Vault. What do we got from the Vault?
Well, I'm doing the Terminator, so it's the Terminator 2 week.
Got it. Perfect.
I tried to look for like some sort of WrestleMania theme, something that we've done in the vault, but we never really did like a
I was
WrestleMania
talking about
bonus or
working
anything.
revival. There's nothing like that. I feel like there is.
We did do the
definitely
watch
do
along
that.
of that match,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, plugs.
All right, bear with me here, guys. Tonight, I'm making a rare appearance. Wrestling Open in Rhode Island.
Just
Come check it out.
graphic.
Yep. Show it again to the people. If you're
There it
watching
is.
live, you know. Monday, April 6th, Cranston, Rhode Island. Wrestling Open, the main event, 6-man tag, Creator Pro. History will be made. Then, this Wednesday, the 8th, I will be at Filth Bomb Breaks in Glen Cove, New York, live on Fanatics Live. Rippin' and a tearing the brand new Topps Chrome for several hours on there, guys. Do not miss that. Filth Bomb Breaks on Fanatics Live. Very good friend of mine runs the company. I've been on with them before. Going to be a lot of fun, and this is a brand new product, Topps Chrome. So obviously that's very exciting. And then we head on to AIW, another rare opportunity. My first seminar in a long time, guys. My home away from home. Absolute Intense Wrestling, Cleveland. Come check me out, guys. If you're an aspiring young pro wrestler, I'll be there sharing my wisdoms. Cleveland, Ohio, Friday, April 10th, 7 p.m. at the AIW Wrestling Academy. If you're interested in that, please look into that. And then finally, the big granddaddy of them all, Rebellion live on pay-per-view. The System, Bear Bronson, Brian Myers taking on the GOATs, the reigning TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys. Very excited to, lock up with them one more time on pay-per-view. They've had I believe they're in the middle of the second longest reign in TNA Tag Team Championship history, and trust me, me and Bear would love to put a stop to that. So Rebellion is live on pay-per-view from Cleveland this Saturday night, April 11th.
Well, unfortunately, I think you're going to be limping into this pay-per-view after Max Caster, VSK, and Bryce Donovan put the whipping on you.
Well, your ass won't be there to cheat, so I'm not too concerned about it.
That's true.
Well, guys, I will be at SmackDown this week. Make sure if you go to SmackDown or if you watch on SmackDown, make sure you have my new shirt on. Get it. I'm Not Finished. Still available. WWE Shop. If you're coming Mania week, come meet me at the World. I have so many appearances that Thursday. I know for sure I'll be at the World doing something, but you'll catch me. I'm all over Vegas, and hopefully.
Where is SmackDown this week?
It's San Jose, California, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Mark?
This weekend, I'm prepping for episode 400, boys.
Oh, let's go.
I am prepping. I got a lot of stuff to do, changing some of the graphics, some of the songs. I got to get everything ready. Doing a live show is a little harder. I can't just do it all in post. You know what I'm saying? I got to be ready to cut to those things. So
it's the big one, man.
The big one, baby.
Congrats ahead of time, boys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
400.
Yeah.
And then after that, we start to climb to 500.
It's also true. Shit.
What a time!
See ya.
All right, I'm concerned about this this internet here. Let's see what happens. End stream.